Hello and welcome back to Blacksmith Master. In our last episode, we continued our advancement toward the next kind of stage of the game. We're not quite there yet, but we do have some pottery or some clay coming in, and we're getting closer to being able to make pottery just as soon as we can take it. When we have 600 gold legendary quality points, and we probably will take it right away, just because I want to get into it. But we also need to really step up our research to get there. So we're going to hire, in the next day, we're going to try to hire 4 more blacksmiths to make 4 more research desks. But if we can't do that many, then we'll have to at least get some of those. But I want to do just a kind of a quick build here of these walls with, let's see, you. And then I want to not do that, but to do this, to scoot these all the way down to the end. I have to move them all. Okay, and that way we'll have the room to add at least some of them here, and probably the rest of them over here. And then, also I wanted to look into, this exclamation point right here. At the oak forest, it says, move to a new forest. So we have indeed cleared this entire forest, which is kind of amusing / interesting. And we now have, and they've cleared all the wood, by the way, and it's all loaded into the wagon. So we can move to a new forest, and they'll be ready to get started on a new oak forest tomorrow. Those don't look like oak trees to me. They look more like pine trees. Oak trees? A little too, maybe. A little too, triangular to be oak trees, but okay. So we'll get started on that for the next day as well. Should I take a look? I think I should take a look at hiring before we switch days, just to see. Oh, I need to buy some benches then. All the things. Someone else has suggested maybe putting some of the benches on different floors, and that way maybe the workers would go to those benches that were nearer to them, and you're probably right. But I kind of like having them all clumped together here. It's kind of fun. Because I'm weird like that. Alright, so hire blacksmith. Let's see. We need somebody who can do good research. The other option is, of course, to look through who we have and see who might be ready to do some research instead of the people who are currently doing the research, which is pretty much, maybe Hawk or Rona could do research. Can I find somebody to do metal or most complex, maybe? Let's take a look again at the hiring button, Molly. Thank you. Unless the trade route folks are good at it. Melicent wouldn't be bad. But then we'd have to hire somebody else for that. Let's see here. Some good pottery people, though. Not anybody who's really good at either thinking or smithing. So let's refresh. There's a smith. Oswald's not bad at this. Yeah, that's a bummer. You earn design points faster, but you don't have any skill at it. How does that work? Okay. We'll take Rebecca, though. And then, let's just go ahead and roll forward. Let's put Rebecca into the design, even though she doesn't have any points in it. And let's go ahead and build a couple of those tables, because I almost forgot to. Design. These 3 of them, then. And then let's go ahead and start the next day, and then take a look right away at... Oh, already 50. Complete your 50th day. Nice. Remember when I was a mere 43? It's so weird. I feel like they need to somehow sync up the awards and the rewards here. Raymond sounds like a good one to do, thinking. That's 2 of the 3. And then maybe one more. Goliath at least has the 20% faster. Can I hire one more? Of course I can. Hire Jonathan. And Jonathan's going to complain. We need an 8th table. Or the system's going to complain because Jonathan needs a table, or however you want to word that. Put one right there. Okay, so just kind of take a look at... we have 4 haulers, one doing iron, one doing one wood, one doing the other wood, and one doing copper. We have lots of silver. I don't know if I have anybody even smelting silver right now. That's full. I don't think I do, but I also don't think I need it. I think I'd rather keep them on to iron for now. We might want some more. Also, what's going on with iron? Why are you not getting more iron faster in here? I'll give you a little bit of a buffer. I think I might need another hauler. Another auxiliary hauler. Let's see here. Assistant. So I want you to have good carry skills, but also good walking skills. Maybe this one, though. Yeah, Peregrine. I want you, for the moment, to carry iron ore. But then you'll also maybe switch back and forth to silver or something else. I think that'll be necessary. And are people waiting to smelt? Not really. We could probably use some more then, smelters. Although we're doing pretty good on stuff, so maybe it won't be necessary. We do have 3 of them doing this. Actually, I think that's where we might need more, is maybe a 4th one there. But we also just added those 2, like, I think in the last couple of days. So that might be fine. And then we're also working on our trade route, which puts us at... up here. 34 and 21 out of 75. Must have added one since I looked. So we'll get those pretty soon too. And I think I have 2 people working on those, and I'm perfectly fine with just 2 people until we actually need the clay. So we do have a few recipes over here that are gold, but it's all kind of the wooden stuff. We do need to put out these yet, but we can't actually do them until we can actually make them. We can't make them until we have pottery. We could take the research points into those, but there's no point in that either at this point, so we'll leave it alone. I wonder how the customers know that they need to come in through this door rather than any other door that I placed. Is there a distinction in the doors themselves? I don't think so. Who's idle here? Pine wood carrier. We must not be using any pine. Okay, well then you can go maybe carry silver for a little while. Oak's looking okay. I guess maybe I didn't need the extra carrier. Ah, we have an upgrade. But to the amphora vessel there, so I'm going to wait. We can also do this. And then choose a wooden thing. Ooh, we could do longbows there for that. Silver, but I would rather do something that gets me this, but I think I should keep something wooden in there, so let's do longbows. And how are we doing, by the way, on customer satisfaction? Nobody's left in a while since here, so... which was 2 episodes ago, so I think we're okay. But what we might need is more people making stuff for the racks. How's this looking? Just leveled up somewhere. Fiona. Let's see. I think you're smelting, so I think you can just use walk. So I think we could add some more blacksmiths doing blacksmithing. Yeah, these 2 are the ones here. Although that takes 5... Oh, here, tankards. And all of these, too. Yeah. Alright, so I think we have tankards on the docket downstairs. I could have checked, I suppose. But here? No, we don't, actually. Alright. Well, that's fine. Keep thinking, everybody. Keep thinking. And then let's add some more blacksmiths crafting for racks. 1. And I would like for them to do metal crafting. That is a not good blend of people. I guess you could do maybe like a most complex Genevieve or Genevieve, depending on, I guess, country of origin. And let's do crafting preference most complex first, or maybe fewest. Let's do fewest items for you. You'll still kind of do whatever it takes, and then we'll level you up kind of manually, choosing 2 professions. Yeah, I think maybe for racks, it's fewest items crafted is the best thing to do, because then they'll craft more of those types of things. Back to just the Enforce. Let's see. So maybe we come through these folks here and say, well, but maybe not. Joan's not doing too bad. Maybe Joan can switch to fewest items. Gomez could actually switch to fewest items because he's maxed out in those, or almost maxed out in those 2. Hawk is already on complex. That's good. Let's see. How about Morkant's already on complex? Godite's on complex. Maybe we move one of the complex folks over to fewest items crafted as well. That way we get some blend there. Oh, there's a painting skill here too. That's what the other thing we saw was. But that's not something we can trade for, is it? No. So I wonder where we get the paint from. Be interesting to see. We could do some of these blue ones to purple, but I think I'd rather save the points and go purple to gold. That way we can earn some more gold coins sooner. Gold emblems, gold whatevers sooner. Who's idle over here now? Silver. Yeah, okay, we'll go and help iron then, I suppose. Although that's pretty full too. We just aren't using the pine. We only have 1 recipe, I think, that uses pine. At the moment here, which is the other bow. There it is. I don't know that we have anything else that uses pine. No. So we'd have to get something that used pine. Which we don't have any recipes available right now, but we might soon. Soon, you say. Let's go with tomahawks because of the recipe here. And we have a level up. Elijah. Let's see, your crafting items are trade routes. It's mostly metal, but we might have others later. I'm going to keep you on metal, I think. Oh, let's see. What are we selling that's purple right now? Copper cups and tomahawks. There. I mean, obviously we have other things too, but... tomahawk? Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, copper goblets we can't do for a while yet. Let's do that. Tomahawks. I mean, they'll also sell whatever they sell here, but I can't really predict what's going to sell here. I know what's going to sell here. So, kind of a balance thing, I guess. And then a new blueprint. Well, maybe something else that is made out of pine would be good. So maybe we make rakes? Yeah, let's make rakes. And then I will wait for that to be able to be upgraded for a little bit, and then we'll get started on making those. We already have no bows. Why have we no bows? Well, everybody's sitting around here waiting for iron. Oh, here y'all go. Oops. Definitely gonna need to get more iron in at some point. Oh, sweet irony. Let's see, you're doing fewest item crafted, so let's keep you leveling up these evenly. And then assistant. There you are. You're smelting, so let's do walking. There's the end of the day. We had a little bit of money today. That's good. Need to probably spend a little bit more than that. Let's see. How are things doing in the carrying of stuff world here? Wood is perfectly good. Iron is really the only thing we're using that significantly in large amount of. Although, let's see, 215 and 201. I think I should hire one more assistant. Do I have a spot for an assistant? I don't. Okay, we need to have another bench. And then we'll hire an assistant. And I want you to be a smelter, so a good walking speed would be good. Let's do this one. Jaden. And I want Jaden to craft ingots, and you'll be on silver ingots. Because we don't have anybody on those right now, and it wouldn't hurt to have somebody doing those, and we could use another smelter anyways. Finally, maybe we could take this rake upgraded and let it go a couple more times, and then we'll be, at least one more time. Then we'll make some. Everybody go get that iron. Where are you still sitting? Oh, you're ingot hauler. Okay. Not bad in terms of what was stored here in the boxes. Not bad. Them idea points ticking up there. Assistant level up. Adela. Taking items from racks, so let's do that, and then we'll level you up all skills equally. Walk speed and carry are both important for that particular task, so I think it makes sense. And it might not hurt to get a couple more blacksmiths crafting for things. So let's see here. Who do we want? Arnold would be not a bad crafting for racks type of person. Start with Arnold. And I want you to do fewest crafted. And then we'll add to the metal skill here first. Let's go fast for a little while. Need to borrow one of my ingot haulers. Let's see. Iron. And one of the iron folks would be fine. Why don't we just take Eric? Eric is going 10 to 140. That means I'll have to try to remember that later. I want you to bring some silver upstairs for me. There to there. We're getting there. Rakes, and then we could probably start selling rakes. Let's see, that's going to go into... I don't know if they can go in the round ones or not. I don't think so. I think that's only weapons. Let's see, store. Round one is only weapons. So we want to put another one of these up. Alternatively, we could potentially do another one of these and move like one of the weapon types over to it. So like we could have this be... Oh, it's only certain types of things. Only certain types of weapons. So like wooden spears is the only thing we can actually put in these right now. So let's stash that and we'll just buy one of these. That's fine. You go here and let's put in... we have bows as well as rakes. Okay, well then we'll do both then. All right, buddy. There we go. Sell more stuff. Make more money. So now that rakes are up to blue, we want to focus on making more purples into yellows rather than more blues or more purples. At least I think for a while. So probably the next thing I would like to do would be copper goblets, but they're 1,040. So it might be better to do one of the other things that's in the store, or one of the other things that's purple, just because it's a little bit cheaper to get to gold with. And they're not really spending a whole lot of time making bows. You know, it's complex, and all the woodcutters are pretty much doing not complex stuff. Oh, the regular bows shouldn't be complex, but we're not using any of the pine wood yet. Let's see, how are we doing on... Oh, pause for a moment. Blacksmith level up first. I don't forget it. And you're doing most complex, so let's put 2 points into metal for you. And then go back to the assistants, and you... Let's have Gregory switch to carrying silver. Because we are getting low. Somebody is hauling iron, right? Or copper, rather. Yes. And then one wood, but not the other. Oak, but not pine. I think that's fine. Still just the amphoras. And we're just about out of iron. But at some point, we're going to need to hire some more miners. Take a quick look here at the iron mine. We have 4 bedrolls here. If I go into hiring miners, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're full up on miners right now, so I don't... Yeah, we'd have to add another bedroll. Most complex for racks. So why aren't you making those bows? The pine stuff. And in general, the pine stuff. Mine 1,000 silver. Achievement earned for silver collector. And there goes the iron. Alright, so give me 30 more of those. Keep an eye on this so I can keep it full. I suppose I should... Oh, never mind. I was going to say I suppose I should reassign those 2 assistants. I think that we're still hiring iron, but hauling iron. But there was no time, so it's fine. Oh, where are we at here? Why don't we just pick one of these then? Oh, we could do the pan since we're trading those anyway. Speaking of trades, we should be... We did trade one out. We are ready to level this up. We can go and do that now. Yes. A well-oiled wagon. Upgrade your first trade route to level 4. So now we'll get 200 every 100, which is quite a bit better deal than before. 2 for 1 is a great deal. All right, and somebody's still working. Go fast, please. There we go. And then go ahead and start again. Getting close on the copper goblets. Sorry about punching my microphone there. And then there we go. Now what? Something metal would be nice. Something with something would be nice. Moderate chance there's something valuable inside. We could use these though, but that's longbows. Let's do this one. Or goblets, but that's okay. And blacksmith. Hawk. You are doing most complex, so you'll get 2 points into that. And then a lumberjack, Frederick. Let's see, you can have 2 points like that, and then all skills equally. New blueprint 4. Don't want to do anything clay just yet. Guess we kind of have to stick to these 3. Or that one. Ooh, a shield. We haven't had any shields yet. It's a lot of iron, but let's do it anyway. And we'll go ahead and do this, I guess. Yeah. We have shield racks we haven't even bought yet. What do we get now? Shield rack, of course. Well, I also need to improve that. Shield racks. Let's see. Let's take the most expensive one. I think so. That. Yeah. These are a little bit bigger, but they also go kind of against a wall. But I think we'll put it here and not against the wall. And then we can put the sturdy shields in it. We'll just go ahead and start making and selling those right now. Let's go ahead and do those some decoration. And I think what I want to do for the decoration is to do the this one. There. And then build some walls outside. Huh? Oh, that was diddly. Whoa. It'll be a nice room to keep calendar contained. Okay, and then that will lead us to windows. And also wooden paneling on the inside. You do a click drag? Yeah, that's right, I can. And the lower, we gotta do the outsides too. Don't forget. Those are all just wood too, aren't they? They sure enough are. That one over there. Did upper walls again. And there. There. This is going to be our pottery floor once we get to that point. But for right now, I can do some curtains. And we'll pick a new curtain color out for these. At least give it, oopsie. It'll give us the ability to do some more sales, basically. And then, let's see, curtain color here. We already did, what, red? Match that one. This is also kind of red. Oh, I didn't do, I did upper floors with, I did the upper walls with a different wallpaper. Right. So, let's see here. What do we want? Maybe that one? Doesn't really match the carpet there, but we could always change out one or the other later once we have more options. Or the tile or whatever the heck it is. And then let's do paint again. And with that color, let's go with black curtains. The color wallpaper. Maybe I should change this flooring out right away. See what we've got. Maybe I'll change it. It doesn't cost anything to change the flooring, which is kind of nice. Let's see. Yeah, there's too many of them that are locked. That's the big problem. And I don't want to do like a stone pattern. I would rather do something that's either like a tile pattern or a carpety kind of pattern. Actually, I think it's all tile or stone or wood. But I would rather do something that's more tile than, or more tile or wood rather than stone, given that it's kind of upper floors and game logic and stuff like that. So you all have been chugging away this whole time, which is great. Sell anything? Almost with the pitchforks there. 3 more. One more. Oh, let's see. Assistant. You are smelting ingots, so let's put 2 points in that. One more pitchfork. Making a shield there, I guess. Like there's other potential shields already. Nope. None, at least there. Let's see. We're still waiting on knowledge points to come in on that. Might need even more of these guys. But we can sell these. And that was a wooden thing, so let's take this one. Think. First line of defense. Craft your first shield. Nope, we just crafted it. Alright, now we know. Knowing is half the battle. Upgrade that. But we're selling it. Excellent. We'll go back to yellow things. Actually, we can take a few of these things now. We can add another floor, of, but I don't feel like we need to. Actually, we have to wait for that. Hiring discount would be fine, but honestly, I don't really feel like I need it. I'm not sure what the sharpening wheel does for us specifically, other than what it says, but in terms of, like, do we get additional recipes, I'm assuming, or anything like that. So I think I'll wait until we get 100 more points there. Actually, 12 more points there, and then we'll just take this one. Nice little shield on display. You gonna buy it? Ooh. Ooh. Nope. Denied. Take a quick look here. Yeah, that day was a little bit of a tank, but that's because we bought the upgraded pack there, or trade route there. Here we go. It's pottery time. But that'll be a next working day thing, because we're going to have to get some people up here to do this. So for pottery, we need to have a pottery wheel, a painting table, and a pottery kiln. Okay. Let's just put these kind of in the middle of the floor for right now, just because I don't know exactly how they work. Put them in this order for reasons that have not yet become apparent to me. We will also need a storage box. And we will need a clay storage to start the game here. We'll need to have somebody carrying clay. So maybe we can go ahead and assign out Peregrine to carrying clay. Oh, you came up here to put your thing in there because proximity matters, not. How's iron doing, by the way? Well stocked. Well stocked. You're doing the silver ingot haul. That's full. That's nearly full. Okay, we need to put the silver ingot hauler person back on here to here. And then you all are still over here working slowly but efficiently. That was weird. Efficiently? Yeah. We'll keep the one silver smelter. We'll keep the one copper smelter, I think. And then we can keep moving. Let's see. Hilo? You're crafting wooden items for racks. But we're putting points now into this. Confirm. And... or we need to hire some more crafters to make pottery stuff. They don't sunk any points into pottery. So, a blacksmith. For tomorrow... why don't we do this one, even though you only have 2 points versus these guys 3, because you've got this bonus, which is 20%, which is probably worth it, even though I'm not looking. So you're going to want to make craft items for racks, and then do pottery. And there's nothing there yet, but I guess there could be. So we could do some sort of a shelf for, I assume it's one of these shelves. Yes, it is. for the clay amphoras, and then we'll figure out the whole paint thing. We'll take a look at that too. Shelf, Ollie. Shelf. Store. Shelf. Yes. We'll just do this one to start with. Is there... I didn't look, but was there a thing here for... Is paint just magic? I can't believe it was just magic. Okay. We shall see. I'll go ahead and do this one as well, because maybe we'll have to have some of those. Black paint available at the painting table takes 5 seconds to apply on the pottery. Okay. Guess so. That is kind of magic. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Wow. A lot of income for today. Craft your first pottery item. Nice. We are 1 tomahawk away. I'd have to have 2 orders for bows. Oopsie. Okay. You're done, and let's go. Did use a little bit of pine. How full does this actually get? Does it get to, So weird. Did they come up here to do that? They shouldn't. They really shouldn't. For a couple of reasons. Let's see. Let's do that. And that was, metal? Yeah, metal. Let's do a metal thing, maybe? Idea points, I guess it is. More copper goblets? I guess it is. 2 copper goblets in a row, which means we'll have to make sure we have plenty of copper being made. Yeah, being made, but I think we'll be okay. I think. Might be getting enough iron in now. Let's see. Let's go ahead and set up a rack for those. I'm going to wait on that, I think. Let's do... Slow down for a second. Let's do the store and shelves there. And the black amphora. And if that works out fine, which we need some more decoration now. If that works out fine, then we'll be okay. There's the other bookshelf that's locked. Fireplace, another armor. Let's put another armor thing up here. Armor thing up here. In the corner seems good. Somebody's buying a amphora. Nice. A new blueprint. So depending on how that works out, I think I'll save this for a moment. Depending on how that works out, we should take maybe one of these mosaics or some of these other kinds of amphoras. Or we could even just take some basic vases and pots and things. Let's see. I'll wait a little bit longer till we get to 640. We'll put some of those up. Although the goblets would be nice. Actually, the goblets would be really nice. Since we're definitely making those. Maybe I'll also have to wait. Save those points up to 1,000, whatever it was. 40? Yep. And you are carrying from 10 to 174, which is full. Let's see. We already have a copper carrier, I think. It could put you on silver for a little while. I think we have a copper carrier, right? Yeah. So that was Rachel. Let's change you around from here to here for a little while. Although I think one haul will get you there. I think the silver person is taking care of that. We may need to swap around and put some more workers onto copper smelting for a little while since we have all those goblets coming in. Goblet orders coming in. But we also could probably use a little bit more iron ore. If anybody is currently filling up something that's basically full, i.e. silver, let's have you change to iron. Clay is still going, I think. How's the other wood going, though? Yeah, barely used any of it. Although clay is probably full there at 40. One more upgrade on this, or should I wait for... No, I wanted to wait. I think I want to wait. Do I want to wait? I don't know if I want to wait. Let's do... maybe look at another blacksmith. Making pottery items. But of course, that means that I need to have another bench. And yeah, you're bored already. Who are you? Melting silver. Yeah, we're not using any silver. Let's put you on copper melting. Because we're going to need the copper, as mentioned previously. Let's do this and that and this. And then one of those blacksmiths. Making pottery stuff, maybe? Let's go with Clement. Racks and pottery. We need black amphores yet? No, at least not there. Weirdos. Not bringing your weirdo stuff up to this weirdo place. Guess you're gonna craft the regular ones for a while first here. You keep them on the shelves. All right. Yeah, I'll wait till 1040. We'll be there before we get to that, I think. But it might be worth even hiring some more design workers. I should have been hiring them more frequently, more faster. I just didn't want to overkill it, but it might be worth it. Carrying or hauling ingots, you're carrying iron ore, so we're full or out of iron ore now? Yeah, so we aren't actually still getting enough iron ore. So I put some more in there. And then you are also carrying iron ore because I don't have anything else for you to carry. Let's see. That was Crispin. This is Gregory. Crispin, go ahead and grab some pine wood. And Gregory... Oh, it's midnight. Never mind. Go back to iron. Gregory... Go ahead and grab the pine wood. And then we'll move you probably to silver right away because... Actually... Won't need silver either, but that's fine. Mo money. Nobody's getting mad still. That's good. There goes the trade routing. Like it's pretty good. Thinking something out of silver? Gotta be silver. Alright, come on. How long do you take to hammer silver? 300 seconds. That's the worst person of all. But okay. Maybe I shouldn't let you do... Maybe I should move you over to pottery, actually. Yeah, let's do that. We can use more pottery crafting anyway. Alright, next day, and see what happens. Let's see, yeah, one haul of pine is plenty. So then, pine person, go ahead and get some silver going. And then I think you can just help out with the iron. Because we'll probably need the help. We're not smelting any silver right now anyways, so it's fine. It's also pretty full, and we're actually going to need more copper pretty soon. It's pretty full up there, but in order to get there all the way, it's going to take a little bit of time. Copper gold. Go! Legendary. And then we were going to wait on this until we saw what the, how the painted stuff works. And so I think we just need to get them all done so that we can have, I guess we have to have 9 of those. So having 2 people or 3 people up here working. Oh, we're going to need more tables already. Let's take a look at that. You can go in here. Maybe 1 painting table's enough. Maybe we need 2 pottery wheels. Okay, black M4s are getting made. So they do not... They just need time here. But that's all. Okay. Yeah, it looks like this might be okay at this point. Unless we need 2 painters, but we'll see how that plays out. Let's see. So let's take another... We'll stick with the M4s for a little while at least, maybe. Because... I don't know why. No good reason, I guess. But we also need to start selling these for birchwood eventually. So we could work toward that, but I think what I'm going to do for first is just stick with the M4s. Just for fun, and maybe we'll do like a blue one. Or a terracotta one. 10 seconds. Okay, so we might need another painting table if we do these. Not that I don't want to do it, but 25 seconds to apply gold paint. Ah, there's where the fun begins. Mosaic tiles, 50 seconds. Yeah, let's stay away from those for a little while. The blue M4 was 10 and 15. Let's do the terracotta M4 anyway. Why the heck not? Unlock. I mean, I'm not going to order any yet, but you get the idea. So we probably need another blacksmith, or we just need another one doing trade route stuff here. Or switch out one of them to do trade route stuff, and then we can start doing black M4s for the birchwood. Although, I don't know what we need the birchwood for just yet, but that'll be something we learn, I imagine. You are carrying silver ore, you don't have anything to do. You are carrying silver ingots, you don't have anything to do. How is, I don't necessarily want to take them off of the carrying jobs and the smelting jobs, but I guess you could switch over to, the carrying jobs, yeah. We have a lot of silver. Oh boy, we have a lot of silver. Maybe I should, in that case, buy another iron cot thingy, after all. And move some of the miners over from silver. Iron. Like that. We're really not using that much silver. We're not using that much copper. So cutting those down and doing more iron that we're actually using a lot of right now, I think makes the most sense. Or we actually are using a decent amount of copper, but we have a decent amount in storage there. Hauling of silver, which is to iron. Copper can keep going. Peregrine, you're probably just about bored. Although we are doing a decent amount of clay stuff right now, so that might be alright. Bring in the iron. few more copper goblets. Let's go fast. I'll hopefully be able to sell this today and make a decent chunk of money. There we go. Scraps and trinkets. Just money. Alright, metal something with a recipe. Bludgeon. There we go. Back to iron. Well, after we do a whole nother recipe of other things. But, you know what I mean. We gotta do all these yet before they'll switch. Oh, let's see. Should I go ahead and upgrade that terracotta amphora? I suppose. They're expensive, though, there, so I don't want to do a lot of that, but we could put another shelf in here. For those. And maybe we leave those at light blue. You get out of here with your stuff that doesn't belong up here. I don't really entirely know why they're not silver carrier, iron carrier. Do I have somebody carrying iron for this one? Watch and see if I get anybody in for this. No. Okay, so, oh, well, there's the end of the day. But decent chunk of money. Take a look at the carriers here, and, these ones, sorry. Why don't we move Rachel to carrying iron from here to here. And then we'll upgrade this blacksmith that needs to be upgraded here, Alia. You're crafting metal items for racks, so we'll go 2 points of metal again. And then we have somebody who's busy here still. There we go. Alrighty. But that's 5 more days at work, which means that we'll leave this here once again. We'll still have to do some more boosting and more increasing of things. Hopefully we can get these longbows made ×2 carts full and get some money from those. We're also working on metal stuff. Again, not sure why they started working on iron stuff instead of just copper. It seems like they do things in sequence, but then again, it seems like they don't. So I'm not sure what the difference is there. We are completely out of iron, though, but we just were finishing it at the very end of the day. I think I will buy 2 stacks of 30, just so we have them. And then in the next episode, we'll continue along and see where we get to. But that next episode will be more than a week away, because this week starts Steam Next Fest for June 2025. And that means that we'll be doing some demo playthroughs and exploration each day this week, at least until I get through the number of demos that I pick out to try. So stick around here on the channel for that this week, and then come back again next week for more Blacksmith Master and Planet Crafter and Outworld Station. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all then. Bye for now.